Right, live. I think, possibly. Right. I know, I'm trying to do it so I know I can read it, but it's just not working that way. No, that being a douche. Two people watching, yay. Just give me a second, I'm trying to get this done. So I hate this, is why I don't like doing it on my phone, because there's so much to do. I forgot the two watching is me.
That's what I was going to say.
Are you watching it too?
No.
Is there someone on it that's just like, okay? Oh, it's May. That's right. I was wondering, it's like, big hello to Donkey and his lady friend.
Hi, May.
The most unorganized YouTuber. Aye. Stop watching it. Oh, is your Scottish Islands trip happening? I went on my subscription and you're on live. Yes, so it's on hold because Barra Island is now locked down with the Shetlands and all that. The outer islands are all locked down at the minute. So I'm praying that it's going to open soon. But it is still on. It is 80% planned. Of just like minor bits and pieces to work out, like when I can actually get there and where am I actually staying. I plan on doing like a moto camp, so it's like a poncho off the side of the bike with an army sleeping bag and Gore-Tex cover, but hopefully in the next 3 to 4 months we should see some sort of opening in Scotland. But yes, it is definitely on. Now, I generally try and do these live streams every month, so if you're ever about, feel free to join in. May you look good and sound good. I feel like a bag of doorknobs at the minute because I've been at work all week. It is week 4 in work and it feels like month or year 8. But no, definitely Scotland trip is on. I recently heard there in the news today that on Thursday night, a woman and an 11-year-old child threw themselves overboard off a Stena line coming into Belfast, and they actually it's really weird. Belfast goes one out, one in, and as that one was coming in, they fell off the boat allegedly and into the water, and they called the man overboard thing. So both boats actually scrambled. Well, I don't know how you can move a couple of 100-ton boat, as fast as it's going, but they have teams on board who help them. So that was a bit of a shock. But I think most of those boats have CCTV camera everywhere, so it was probably another attempt. Yes, hopefully will you vlog the trip? I watched your Lake District one and it was good. Yes, the Lake District one I want to do the Lake District again. I plan on taking Lisa with me on the next one and staying in a few different places. It is going to be it's going to be one of those, say, a couple of parters, so it'll be about 3 parts, I'm hoping, 3 maybe 4 parts of the journey up, the journey across in the boat and the camping and stuff like that, and random swimming in water. And I also want to go and walk on the runway of the airport, which is technically the beach, because when the tide's out, the planes land on the beach. So there's a whole list of things that I want to go and look at, and it definitely is. It's definitely going to be one of those trips where I'm going to do it a couple of times because I'll go once and then I'll come back and I'll tell Lisa about it, and I'll be like, right, you're coming with me, and I'll drag her out to do it too. But there is a boat pass that you can get that gives you access to all that sort of Western Islands, so I will be jumping onto that there and maybe do a couple of the islands. Videos you did in Wales were awesome also. Yes, the Wales ones were great. The only thing about the Wales ones I regret was not filming the fighter jet that nearly made me crash while I was going in a straight line, because apparently that's normal in Wales. They like to fly bloody low, and I wasn't expecting it. Does Lisa ride a bike? Lisa has her license but doesn't ride a bike. She likes to be passenger when we go out on trips. I had said about if I was to let her ride mine, it would be like in a car park, but she's slightly shorter than me and I struggle to put my feet in the ground, so it would be like she'd be too scared to drop the bike. And the bike, the Tracer, has 3 power modes, and even the lesser power mode is stupidly powerful. It just delays the throttle, and the next minute you give it a big twist thinking there's nothing, and you're flying down the Asda car park into a wall. You need to do a tour of Langold. Well, unfortunately I have family in Langold, so there wouldn't be much of a tour than a visit and family. So I was planning on doing it this year when we went to the BSB, but again, the weather absolutely saturated us. I mean, it took us 2-3 hours to get to Langold to see family. All the way up it rained. Stayed there, dried out a bit, and then it took us another 3 to 4 hours coming back because the weather was actually worse coming back than it was going, and it was dark. So again, you've that added her raising part. And I think after that trip we spent 2 days, the other 2 days in the hotel drying our stuff. I mean, I turned the hairdryer on and just threw it into my boot to try and get it to dry, and the whole room just stank of, how could you explain it? It would be like wet dog, just a smelly wet dog smell. And I almost felt bad. I felt bad for the person who had to come in and clean it, because the spare bed in the hotel room was basically where we kept all our rubbish, and it was like, yeah, I can't do wet trips. I can't. I like them. If I have to do it, I have to do it. But I think that trip that we were meant to go up early in the day, and it was raining. It was like, do I call it off or do I not? But I want to go up to the lake in Langold, because I actually have a picture. It's on my Instagram where I'm actually standing on Langold Lake when it was -15, and you could actually stand on the lake, and that to this day is like the picture of all pictures for me. But no, there's plenty of toury stuff coming. I'm out tomorrow filming, I think, if I can get out of bed and actually get out. But I am continuing the biker hotspot of Northern Ireland. I've been ratted out. Someone, Harold Looney, were you near Knockmore? And East Lisburn, 9 a.m. this morning. I may or may not work in Knockmore. Don't come after me. Yes, I work for a company that rents a warehouse in Knockmore Industrial Estate. Where I've just started it. I was just starting there 4 weeks ago. So yeah, that probably was me. If it was all grey and then a big fucking yellow helmet, that's me. The weather is good this weekend. Have you any outings on the bike plan? My bike is still in the storage. There's a great road from Arglass to Strangford. Have you ridden it? I have ridden it a few times. If the weather, if I feel like going out, I have a couple of places I want to go, and Arglass or Portaferry or Strangford, Portaferry, Arglass, that sort of peninsula. I want to do a video of that. Hopefully tomorrow, if I feel like it. If not, I'm going to go sort of Island McGee direction. Post COVID, what would you ever consider doing the German-Austrian route that Red Renna and Phil Tonic did with all the funny town names? I think it was this year I wanted to go and do Normandy around sort of the remembrance times, but again, the world set itself on fire and I wasn't able to get there. I do dream of going to Germany and doing the autobahns, but it will be on a significantly bigger bike because, you know, go fast. And I actually want to go as far as meeting up with a few people who watch my videos here. They live next to the Nürburgring, and I was reading my new insurance policy, and it doesn't say anywhere in my insurance policy that I'm not allowed to go on the Nürburgring. So that might be a thing that I get to do this year, well, in the coming years. But definitely want to do something along that lines, go to Europe and maybe go in from Germany or get a boat to Germany and then sort of work my way back into France and then back onto our beloved Brex Island to get out of the way. But no, that would be a trip that I would consider. I also have friends in Switzerland who I keep telling them I'm going to come out and then I keep not going out. So I do want to go to Switzerland as well. So there's a lot of places where I want to go to, but I just can't seem to get the time. And now that I'm working, it's worse because now I'm working because I've now no motivation to go because I'm like, money, I need money, I want money. So it's like constantly just thinking of what to do and where to go and trying to get videos out for people. We're nearly to the amount of people we had last time. But I also, there was a friend in the comments in the last live stream with me at William. He works for Belfast Harley Davidson, or knows a lot of people in Belfast Harley Davidson who have just acquired a Livewire, and I want to get a go on one. I don't like them, but I want to have a go on it because I would prefer to have a go on it in real life and not on a treadmill in the middle of the NEC. Niall, I need Niall. No, Harold, don't worry, I'm not stalking you. I was just heading that way. Yeah, it's a bit of a change being working out there. It used to be going to Ballyclare, now it's going to there. I'm actually really liking the job. I wish I had gone there a bit earlier, to be honest, but I don't think I would have got the money that I got leaving CRC so early in the game. But if you're ever about, flash your lights or beep your horn. But make sure I'm looking at you when you beep the horn, because you will get the finger. If I don't expect it, I will give someone the finger. I've done it so many times the last couple of weeks because people have been beeping their horn, and I've like out there giving the finger because I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're getting on at. May, are you off the Red Bull now? It's nearly what, 3 months? 3 months without Red Bull. I still get the feeling every day that I want some, but it's not like a crackhead wanting crack anymore. I was drinking 2 of the large tins every day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and it was not good for my health.
Withdrawal symptoms anymore?
Yeah, I don't have the looming headache on a Saturday morning when I wake up to feel like I have a hangover. I've only started back drinking beer. I only have like 1 or 2 every time. It's just nice. But yeah, I've been off them nearly 3 months. One of the guys who started working with me, he came in. He was from my old place. He came in and the first thing he did was handed me a tin of Red Bull. And he didn't know how long I was off them. And when I told him, he was like, what? It was like, yeah, I haven't had it in so long, and I've started now in work not taking sugar in my tea and my coffee, and I take a packed lunch to work, and it's far easier. I feel a lot more human. The bike show in England is meant to be on this year. Yes it is. And I'm probably booking in the next couple of weeks to go on it. From what I've heard, Epic Adam is going the last weekend. So I think me and Lisa are going to plan on going the last weekend for a couple of days. Maybe spend a day in the show and then we'll brave going into Birmingham or something. But it'd be great to go to the show this time and actually probably not have to wear a mask by that time, do you think? It'd probably be better too. It's like, no, my luck, I'll get there in England, will be in lockdown again, and it'll be my fault for travelling or something stupid. But yeah, we are planning on going. I really enjoyed the first one. It was my first ever time. It was a bizarre feeling getting off the plane and walking straight into the bike show. It wasn't what I was used to. So it wasn't. So are you going yourself, Neil, or are you religiously staying here? Because I know a lot of the guys from Northern Ireland really do prefer the Northern Ireland bike show, which is a glorified dealership tour. And it's just one of those things. I've never liked the one from here, and I always try to get away. If the Edinburgh one's on again, I will be going to the Edinburgh one, but I understand their rules are a bit harsher at the minute. So fingers crossed there's a bit of socialism, wrong word, social aspect of the biking coming back. So there is, but no, there is a lot of background planning for trips, and as soon as things, quieten down and open up, and I have to go back when things open up again. I got some news from a family member in England. So when everything opens up again, we're primarily going to be going over for a trip to see them, just to see how everybody is and stuff, and just see people and all that there jazz. What do I like in bread? Meat. As long as it's got meat in it, I will eat it. I currently have, you go in the Lidl's to do like slices of meatloafy stuff, and I cut it up, that and cheese really, or whatever's in the fridge that needs it. I generally just eat it. My mum just normally points at stuff and I eat it, so that's that's what I have. Oh dear. I think You're saying, Harold, you seen me? I think a lot of people have seen me. 'Cause I had a few messages through the week. Boys had DM'd me that, oh, we passed you, and I said, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I think one of the comments was, we tried to race you, and it was just like, why? And I was like, don't be doing that. I don't want to race. I'm coming home from work. But yeah, generally what happens is I'll come off the motorway and sort of double back round to where Briggs forklifting is. The company's office is in there. So what I normally do in the mornings is go across, pick up the documents and orders, customer orders, and then take them over to Knockmore, where the warehouse is, and then do job. But I did put out a video today saying I was actually happy going to work on a Monday, which definitely for me is a strange one, because in CRC I was never happy with going to work. I just went to work for the sake of it. But I do have a video coming. I'm going to record it this weekend. 12 years in CRC. Nothing bad, it's just a sort of sum up of the whole experience. Dave say, yes, eat this, okay, generally. And that's how I vet some really suspicious things. I once took a packet of chicken goujons to work that weren't cooked. I thought they were cooked. I ate six and then left a bit about this size. And that was at that point I realised that it wasn't cooked. And then I realised that chicken's really bad if you don't cook it. So yeah, Dave, I will literally eat whatever is put in front of me, as long as there's no vegetables. No, I'm no vegetarian or vegan. I don't think I could survive. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I think I actually took the obsession the other day to weigh myself, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a surprise. Good surprise, not a bad surprise, it was a good surprise. But I think the next couple of weeks I'm starting to look at bike mobilizer tracker things. I'm looking at front suspension cartridges. I'm looking at shock for the back. Generally want to spend a load of money on the tracer to get it not better, but just uprate the suspension a bit, and the front and back suspension, and just make it a better ride. And what I found is when you have two people on and you've luggage on, it does sink way down. So I know that I'm over the weight of the shock. Once my uncle came home from the pub drunk and went to the fridge and ate an entire raw chicken. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I like to eat, I say this, I like to eat raw bacon. It's like a thing that I like to do. My mum told me the other week that she likes to eat sausage stuffing raw. So I think it runs in the family, to be honest. Dave, how's the new job going? Yep, job's going well. And what? This is the end of the 4th week. I mean, I'm the warehouse supervisor, so basically what I do, they're happy with. The boss is down all the time asking questions and telling them the plan and doing this and doing that, and I'm generally just left alone to do what I need to do. They hired a guy off my recommendation from CRC that they brought straight in. The worst part about that was we were trying to get him in on the Wednesday, and he was in hospital the night before, so he failed to start on that day, so we sort of wrote him off. And then he phoned me on the Thursday saying that he had got the job, and I was like, hold on a minute, they were going for a new guy. But no, it's a small company, and to put it in the aspect of CRC, their warehouse was 60,000 square foot, maybe more, maybe around that or something. This warehouse that I'm in currently is 2,000 square feet. I mean, I could spit to the other end of that warehouse and hit something. We are moving in 2 to 3 months' time. The boss just recently bought a warehouse in Lisburn somewhere. I don't know where. Lisburn isn't a great big place, but he's bought another warehouse. So we're jumping from 2,000 square feet to 10,000 square feet. But that's going to also have a place where people can exercise, and the offices, and then the warehouse as well. So it's going well. The scary thing is I'm in charge, and I've went 4 weeks without killing anybody. So I'm going to get one of those counters to put up on the wall. You know, X amount of days with no accidents, and see how high I can get that number. How's everything with you, Dave? Is you still doing your fun hobby that you like to take random pictures of? I'm not going to out you, don't worry. I think someone just bidded on something that I'm selling, but it means, oh no, they put 50p on it. Wow, I'm definitely not quitting my job at this rate. What's this? Are you a bit of a taskmaster at work? Now, if you see some of the videos that I've recorded or have been getting my friend to record, I'm the class clown in work. No, I'm not. I don't believe in telling people to do something that I'm not willing to do. It's not fair. It's kind of shitty, to be honest. No, I'm pretty, I would say 50-50. I'll do it and then give you a chance. You know, sort of, we're a team at the end of the day. There is only two of us, so we'll have to both live in each other's company for 7 hours a day. So, nope, Wolfie's in. Is it One Division? I haven't watched that yet. Is that weird Marvel one? Itchy leg. How are you, Wolfie? Is the injury still sore, or are you getting any better? And have you started counting your money yet? There's plenty of work going as a Chippendale in Muff after lockdown, I hear. I think that's one place that I still haven't got to go and take that picture of me standing under the sign of "Welcome to Muff."
Is Chippendale a male dancer?
Oh no, Chippendale's a male dancer, yeah. That was it. It doesn't say chipmunk. I was thinking more chipmunk than Chippendale. Yeah, it's good. It's good, yes it is, if you watch it. I think that's the same with all programs. They're a bit slow at the start, and then they get going in the middle. Yeah. Adam, be nice. You see the picture I just got sent? I'll send it to you. I'm sending Lisa a picture of the competition.
And last live I was making a cheesecake as well.
No, I was going to say, every time I do a live, Lisa's making a cheesecake. So I think it works out well. Just so everybody knows, Epic Adam is hiding in the background and he's not talking. So he is. So I'll not out you with the nice nude picture that you've just sent me. Wolfie, have you watched the video of your crash yet? I know it's hard to watch, but have you actually sat down and watched it? Camera said that battery life isn't a fun thing. How you dating costs? What type of products do you sell? And how's things? Any random junk that I have in my room is what I sell. Nothing spectacular. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, people. Is that not working? But no, it's nothing special. It's just generally anything that I have in my room that I can get rid of.
Or anybody else's room.
Or anybody else's. I did bring a lot of, when CRC gave us the boot, we got a lot of, we got our own tools. So it wasn't too bad in that sense that I've now got tools to sell. So I do. But just bits and pieces really. There was a site saying top muff this way. It was at the petrol station. It's always at the petrol station. I'm having a hunky-dory sandwich, but the cheesecake also sounds good. It's actually a crunchy cheesecake. So yeah, I'll be having some of that after this. I have heard hardly anything to do with the insurance. I've sent them several emails. Heard nothing. I think they are dragging it a bit. The lawyers I've been contacting all the time. Yeah, you do find that Wolfie, they don't want to take anything to do with it, but just stick with them. I think they say never accept your first offer. You know the way they normally send an offer through to see what you're going to take. Always never accept the first one. Always play hardball with them. Heard it, not watched it. Yeah, I think I'm different. Like that, I've watched any of the accidents that I've had, and I've had them with a camera. I quite like to watch them. It's more curiosity to see if I did something, but obviously you know yourself that you were, well, looking at the bike and listening to the situation. You were never at fault for that. Someone in that car wasn't paying attention. Oh, what? Oh, hang on, sorry, Sam. Oh, what type of products do we sell at work? I generally thought it was eBay because it was on that. So the work is fitness equipment NI. We basically sell treadmills, dumbbells, squat racks, benches, you name it. If it's in a gym, we sell it. We sell all sorts. I mean, I don't need to go to a gym anymore because I am lifting weights all day long, literally. We sell weight plates, we sell dumbbells, we sell everything that you think of, and it's mainly sort of mid-range to high spec stuff. It's someplace around. Hello, there's Adam. Adam's finally surfaced. Not mad, I'm gonna get aroused by that. Oh fuck's sake. Cheers. Thanks very much. Struggling to get aroused by this live stream. Not gonna lie, the cheesecake almost got me going there. Well, maybe I would say let's put it out there, right? If this video gets 50 likes, because I know how many likes my videos normally get. If this video gets 50 likes, I'll do a cooking stream. Right? And that's how funny she thinks that is, because she knows I can't cook. Because she'll be standing over my back pointing me on how to do things.
No, I will not. You're on your own.
Dumbbell was my nickname for at least a year, for a week last year. I don't want to know why it was called Dumbbell. If I guess in a compound somewhere in North, somewhere, not seen it since, but I do have pictures of the compound. I think she won't be back. I think they are going to write it off. I think they might will fight, to be honest. Here's me. When you put the pictures up in your stream, it was like, yeesh, it was nasty. It wasn't nice. It is hard. I will say that it is hard to let a bike go, but it's the experience. You know, you need to do it. I mean, if you got it back in the road, yeah, it would be great, but you have that overhanging experience, so. Did the Chippendales talk to you anything for Adam? No. I missed that because I was too busy sending Donkey a pic. He keeps sending me chicken pics. Ainsley Donkey could be your chef name. Well, if, as I say, 50 likes, and I will happily put that name in the title for the time that's on the live stream. But expect me to be in hospital swiftly after with some sort of poisoning. I'm also having to go back to work Monday. Got an email off the boss, and not a nice one either. Do you want to see the email? Only share it, mate, if you want. Do you know what? At the end of the day, you've been in an accident, you've had surgery. They can't force you to come back. They're going to try to and claim that they're short-staffed, but at the end of the day, you should be going back when you go back, not when they want you back. There you go. Like the video, everyone, go on. I think I might have to make a cheesecake at some point. I was trying to think, what would a donkey cheesecake be? Put grass in it or something, and then have to eat a slice of it or something like that.
That's what kind of grass you're putting in.
Well, that's true. I live in North Belfast. Like I could get special grass if I need to, for a donkey's cheesecake. I was lucky enough that I don't think they do drugs testing in work now, so. I'm trying to figure out, is this going down in 56? I can't believe I sent about £500 in the summer, mostly front end, which took most of it. The impact, I think, also the crash bars that everyone hated on the bike saved my right leg. Yes, I would say the crash bars did a hell of a lot of work. If the impact's been at the front, mate, to be honest, you're talking head stock might be cracked. If that's the case, that's clean right off. But as I say, you will have possibly the option of buying the bike back at a cheaper price if you have the space. Buy it back and sell it off. Do a spicy, sell it off in parts. You know, because one part from one human body can help many human bodies, sort of scenario, where your bike could go and help other ones. I once wanted to have a career as a sumo wrestler. I was going to call myself the Incredible Bulk. That's alright. It's not aimed towards me. I'm happy with that. I'm trying to think. Carrot. Oh, here. That's an idea.
Carrot
A
cake?
carrot cake cheesecake.
Mm.
Donkeys eat carrots.
Maybe.
Not this one.
You eat anything?
Well, I eat anything as long as it's meat. I am what I like to call a vegan's worst nightmare.
Even raw meat?
Yeah, I've said that. I like the raw meat. I really need to know if or when you're tending to come back to work. You've been off. It's putting a lot of pressure on team being. Well, I'm sorry. That's not your fault. At the end of the day, your boss is your boss. Your boss is paid to do a hell of a lot of work. And if he's crying over you being off because he hasn't got the staff, unfortunately, he has to make a decision and get more staff in. They can't do anything to you. They can't force you to come back, to be honest, mate. That's the cut and dry of it. We once had a cauliflower fungus. It doesn't sound nice. I can also accept your resignation if you are not returning. One way or another, I need to know if I do employ someone else and at a later period you decide you're fit and able to work, I will re-employ you if there is sufficient work.
You need to check with Citizens Advice.
No, I'd go to Citizens Advice. Go get legal advice on that. That shouldn't be happening. Is it a big company that you work for? If it is a big company, go, regardless if it's a big company or a small company, go and get some legal advice. That's a wee bit of a scumbaggy move, basically trying to guilt trip you into coming back to work. That shouldn't be happening. At the end of the day, you had an accident. The company should be accommodating you. I know it's bad saying it, but how does your company cope if a woman employee decides to go out and maternity leave? Does he sack them and rehire them? You see that's against the law. Definitely go get some advice. That's not fair. No, tiny company. I would still go and get legal advice. As soon as you armour up with a solicitor and say that you've got a solicitor and get them to send him a letter, he'll stop. He can't do what he's doing. No matter what size of company. That's not fair. He can hire people in on a temporary contract or a temporary basis. If you had said to him, I'll be back in 4 months' time, he can hire people for 4 months, and it's easier for him to bring that person in on a limited contract, and then after 4 months they leave and you come back in. You still shouldn't be made unemployed and then re-employed. So definitely go and get some advice. That's definitely a scumbag move, that. Your boss sounds like a jerk off. Yeah, sounds like it. Apparently he went to ACAS to get advice, then sent this. Well, he's going and getting advice. Go and get advice, because that's scum. He's trying to get his bases covered. So get yours covered, mate. If there's an insurance claim, the longer you're off, the better for you. Yeah. I'd almost say it sounds like he knows the person and the other person in that accident, if he's pushing you to get back for work. But no, definitely get advice, regardless of what he's telling you. Monday morning, go phone a solicitor or phone for Citizens Advice or somebody and ask them, because that's what it was. Oh, what do you call that? Mispractice? Malpractice or something along that lines. It has to be. He was sacked him. We had a young girl there, and she was hired because she doesn't want kids. Sounds she left due to him. She had been there 5+ years. Yeah, I would solicit her up, mate, because it sounds like he's trying to do the same thing, so he's trying to cover his back. But I would go and get advice and, make yourself. Don't play the bully, or don't play the victim. Stand up to him. At the end of the day, he can be a bully, but he will out himself as one the more and more he goes on. Mate, most bosses are like that. Their way or no way. At the end of the day, what you do is, if you're back in work and that still goes on, you let him do it, because it's only going to affect one person, and that's him, and that's his business. You don't get in debt, he does. So definitely be worth getting some advice on that. And I can probably guarantee that he doesn't have an HR department too, because that's what they like to do. Some people just don't understand it. You can't bully people about the place. Unless you work with me, I can bully you. That's just the rules. So if 50, what I could do with the cheesecake is do half grass, half carrot, or we could use the carrot tops in one half. No, the greens of the carrot tops in one. I'm singing myself here. You shouldn't go back until the doctors say you're fit. Yeah, dude, you've had surgery. Fuck's sake, you've a fucking hole in your leg, or leg, arm. You've become a punch bag and you're now in recovery. I'm far too nice to be a bully. You should come and work with me for a week. I think I've threatened the guy I work with for fun. I stipulate this now, it is for fun and for entertainment purposes. I've threatened him twice to stab him. I've threatened to hit him with a sledgehammer. I've threatened to put him on the roof. But then he's threatened to do stuff for me, so it's okay. Yeah, I hate people like that. They just fucking play each other. I thought you were going to say something there. I was like,
No, I sent you a link there.
Oh.
Employment tribunals and legal tests for unfair dismissal pertaining for long-term sickness. It's a link to for long-term sickness, being off work, and if they dismiss you.
oh, right, I see.
Kind of what you're right to. So. Sure, it did.
It's too long.
I have more of a thing to.
Oh, I'll email you. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll send it to him.
That's what I meant.
Wolfie, I sent you a link. Have a look at it. Well, it looks like I have a snake in the grass. somebody's watching and they're not letting on they're watching. Certain English supervisor. Can't touch me now, bitch. There's a wee message for you. Well, I got them reduced 30 to 5 March. They wanted to give me another 8 weeks, but said 4 would do. I need some normality. But I'm going to work to rule not helping him out at all. So topic change. Firstly, let's get XT Donkey to bake a cake. So hit those likes. Secondly, let's change the subjects. Snakes maybe. I'm like the Pied Piper. Snakes follow me. They don't run away. Here's a question. What was I going to say? I forgot now.
What kind of motorbike should you get your girlfriend for her 30th birthday?
Yes, the girlfriend is turning 30 in 6 weeks. If I were to buy her a motorbike, what do you think I would buy her? Now, I know you don't know her. This is the thing. I want to hear your suggestions what I can buy for her. She is, what, 5'4", 5'5"?
5'2".
5'2". Swiftly corrected on that. So she's 5'2" and she likes motorbikes. Well, I'm not telling you what motorbikes she's like, so you can give me some ideas. Got it, thanks. I have spoken to a Cassie, so they have recorded it already. I think I may have to kind of send a message to DWP too. Fuck it, get Boris involved. He's nothing to do. He's letting all you out of your cage soon. Just don't come anywhere near us. We're doing perfectly fine. You see, someone's going to mention feckin' motorbikes and I'm not going to like any of them. They're going to mention all the ones I don't like. I know that. I know what they're like.
Yeah, but I'll quite like them.
Well, I know that. First one. Busa.
I thought it was going to be a ninja.
Hayabusa. You want a ninja? Depends on what ninja you want. There are several. I don't think short people can ride Hayabusas. I am planning on testing that theory out, but I don't think we can ride those sort of bikes. I mean, number one, my feet mightn't touch the ground, and number two, my belly mightn't get over that tank. It'd be like a flopping fish with like, I'll not be able to see anything in front of me. Kids go back to school on the 8th of March. England opens on the 21st of June. I really don't see it working. The rest of the UK don't really see it working, Wolfie, to be honest. 21st of March, or 21st of June. It would be great, but I mean, you can just listen to people on Instagram talking about how they're all going to be storming into the club and breathing on each other, and I'm thinking, can we just blow up the club? Z400 Ninja. We might have something. She's googling. She's googling it. My better half said buy her the most expensive. I didn't say it. My better half.
Good on that woman.
You see, the deal is if she buys a bike, it's not allowed to be any bigger than the Tracer.
Ooh.
We're getting like sounds here. 9 months. Wouldn't let me back until. Yeah, it's basically go back when you're fit. See, I was thinking for buying like an MT-07 or something, because they're small and they're not slow. I mean, those bikes can haul ass. I might even struggle to keep up. stovels are back, etc. Yeah, yeah, because we all want is posh people breathing on each other. I think it's a very. I think people are organising things way too quickly. They know things like that aren't going to happen straight off the bat. And it only takes one idiot to go to something like that with it, and then you're back to square one again.
Beer gardens and campsites for summer.
I hope you have taught her if she gets, sorry, you get her a bike, haha, make sure she wears the gear. I was in full gear and wasn't well, yeah, enough said. Well, I mean, gear in theory is meant to help you, but sometimes it just doesn't. Someone wrote CB 500X. Now I've seen those. They're quite interesting little bike.
I mean, I have had no license for like 8 years.
Yeah, so you're not jumping on like a fucking Hayabusa straight. Like we're talking like benchmark bikes. That's more adventure bike. That 500. And then if you ride like 500-600 mile, it's easier on your ass than anything else.
Yeah, not like my GN.
Oh, your little GN that you loved, and then sold it at the Northwest.
Made a profit.
Well, that's all that
It
counts.
didn't even fucking run.
Now here we go. There you go. Wolfie wants you to buy a ZZR 1400.
I so.
I'm the one with the death wish, not her. If I'm not mistaken, the ZZR 1400 was known as the Widowmaker. So it was. So yeah, that definitely wouldn't work.
Yeah, I don't have a will, so you're getting nothing. Like that.
Oh, I was always getting. Everything's dear in the Republic, May. Breathing in the Republic is dear. I was joking about the ZZR 400. Or 400, 1400. They missed out 1,000 there. Oh, there, May. Triumph Rocket.
I did. Do you remember we saw all those trucks?
Yeah.
And I did take away.
Yeah, she took a fancy to a rocket. The bike, not me. But then a Triumph Rocket's what, 2000 cc? It's a 2 litre, or an 1800 or 2 litre.
But my feet can touch the ground.
Your feet can touch the ground, but you take off and I think it'll pull the spine clean out of you. Has anybody seen the new Rocket 3 that's out? I'm hoping with my friends get a job in Phil McCallum's, I'm going to have a free go on one. May, you want to talk about getting ripped off something savage? If I cross the border, I get a fine. I get €100 fine, and I know that's about £2.50 in my money, but I'm not paying that sort of money. I ain't got that money. I'm poor. Well, in one of my bank accounts, I'm poor. I seen today on the internet that there's a new H2 SX coming out. Yeah, Triumph Rocket 3 is a 2,300cc motorcycle. That's not a cycle, that's a bus. Yeah, I think I've seen his videos. Wolfie, I don't tend to drift on the spicy stuff recently. I've been kind of all spicied out, as they say, because it gets to a point where you can only watch so many Triumph reviews before you realise that the person is working basically for triumph. Is that the bank account? Is that the bank account you declared to HMRC? You know, that's the one that definitely don't don't tell HMRC about. Plus, I'm not self-employed, technically. But if I earn over £1,000 on my own, I'm having to tell Emmons about it, which I haven't done because I haven't earned that much. Modo Tingle's been watching. Yeah, Modo Tingle was watching with his dogs for a bit. It's always weird seeing people. They obviously don't speak on the chat, but then they send you a message telling you they're speaking on this. Me? Careful. I'm the height of health and safety, me. And I can hide money better than most people in Northern Ireland.
Nice, tight.
The internet has ears and eyes. And I have a VPN. Plus, if anybody asks, I live in Lisburn and I work in Portrush. Yeah, can't see these ones getting 50 likes, so I mightn't have to eat something disgusting. "61 minutes. The internet does have ears and eyes because I get messages from people who, let's say they follow me and they're expecting me to release a certain video pointing the finger at a certain company, and they're all waiting. I'm not going to do it yet. You know, I gotta bide my time. I'll make sure that there's certain people that don't watch these videos before I put that out. I think the last time I did get me was I think it was 20 views on a video and I'll jump into the water was a bag review that I did. I never got 20 views or 20. Well, I was about to say I didn't even get 20 views. I didn't get 20 likes. So yeah, I'll have to go and get 45 cousins to get them to leave a like. You wholeheartedly go and get 45 cousins because we're already at 4 likes.
Tell him you'll walk into a wave if you get so many.
Never. I'd be better off saying, get me 50 likes and I'll leave the internet forever. Because then they would fucking do it. Fuzzy's here. Oh, Wolfie. Wolfie, don't you be doing this. Wolfie has just tweeted out, XT Donkey has challenged if this video gets 50 likes, he will do a live stream making a cake. Go people and like it. I'm doomed. What's up, Fuzzy? How's you? I have worn your hoodie, by the way. I just forgot to take pictures. What do you mean, be right back, Wolfie? You're a way to scrape up more likes. Oh, fuck, it's up to 6. It just jumped from 4 to 6. I was like, uh-oh. And Wolfie was on here telling me his boss was the bully. And now he's bullying me, and it's up to 7 now. It's going a lot faster.
There's something here, you volunteered.
Well, that's alright. Technically, if I get the 50 likes, I have a month to prepare for it.
These influencers will do anything for
Well,
likes.
that's it. Me likes the likes. Fuzzy, I think you finally got your bike fixed, have you? Or are you still popping wheelies and breaking it? With the missus. Hello, missus. Miss. I can never tell what MRS is. Mrs. Miss. Lady friend. Yeah, what was with the request? You asked me to do something in my Instagram DMs. You had to ask me to say something. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like some weird country thing. Fuzzy was the one as Mrs. She was coming home. I think she was coming home from work and she turned the corner of the street and came off her scooter and broke her leg.
Oh god.
Like, it was like a slow crash and she actually broke her leg. Can we also choose your apron?
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna. This is it. 50 likes. I will bake a cake. I'm not saying what you're thinking. You pick the apron. I'll buy it, and I'll wear it in stream. Oh, for fuck's sake! It's already at 10. Did I say 50 or 20? Oh, it was 50, wasn't it? That's right. It was 50. Right. Aye, that's it. Using's pick the apron. I will order it. And whatever happens after that is whatever is going to end my YouTube career. Oh, aye, she's fixed and running perfect. Got a moped wheelie now. There's more stuff to break. And it was... Can you sing Hit the Diff? I don't even know that song. It had better not be a Jaffa cake. I am not ruling that out. No, there's a proper cake of some random description. So it is. Probably dread saying that because it looks like Wolfie is trying his damnedest to do everything to get it to 50. What have I signed up for now? This is gonna haunt me. I could make it impossible and just say give me 2,000 likes. I haven't got 2,000 subscribers to do that with.
Yeah, but you don't want to set yourself out. You
No,
know?
50's a reasonable number.
It's reasonable.
It should cover the stay in a hospital as well. You know, explain to my boss why I'm sick and in hospital. Hit the diff and pray, where she goes all the way. You see, that's definitely some country yokel music. I do not listen to that.
If you do get 50 likes, I think you should do a poll on what cake you're going to make.
Why does this seem like it's snowballing out of control for me? 50 likes. You guys pick the apron. I'll put up a poll on YouTube and on Twitter and on Instagram. Yes, I said 50. 50. 50. And I'll poll what cake you want me to make. Right? That's it. Set in stone, no more. Can't build a building on dry concrete. Or dry cake, yeah. You fucking incinerator. I'm not responsible for burning Lisa's house down.
Oh, here.
I need parental guidance. You two seconds with a sharp knife, I'm going to end up in casualty.
I mean, you could do it in your mummy's house, you know.
Don't think my mum would be pleased to me burning down the house.
But I will, so it's okay.
You'd be in the corner laughing.
Well, this is true. Yeah.
Also want to apologise for my hair. It's a bit mental at the minute. Oh, here we go. See, this is why you have to lay down the rules. Fuzzy says you have to also wear a mankini underneath. No. Not a chance.
Did they not know you wear that every day anyway?
I know. I put on a pair of Lisa's thongs the other day without even realising. That would be a nasty surprise.
It was for me.
I give up my Terry's chocolate orange to see you bake a cake, donkey. I would give up that too. Well, it's only fair. You suggested. Oh wait, no, I suggested it, didn't I? Users are suggesting the apron, and I'll give you a choice of cakes, and it will have, say, for example, 2 easy ones and 2 hard ones. And I'm not talking anything you see on TV where they're like making the fucking statues or anything like that. Just cake. I do not have stunning hair. I look like Cousin It. I feel like Cousin It as well. Can't wear the mankini. It's in the wash, I suppose. Yeah, well, that's true, probably. I have one in my wardrobe. Fuzzy, that doesn't surprise me. That, you know, the next thing you're going to be posting you in a mankini doing a wheelie. Wear a bikini instead. I don't have a bikini.
I'll lend you one.
Shut up. Stop encouraging him. Let's just say if you suggest the apron and I buy it, I level up to the challenge. And it's your fault if my YouTube channel gets fucking rode off. And by the way, Wolfie, I can see the amount of tweets that you're sending out. You really are busting a cut to do this.
Okay, I haven't even liked the video.
I was going to say, don't you dare like that. Look, I'll even encourage it. I'll like them and I'll share them. See, I'm even shooting myself in the foot. Nah, it's up to 10. I was like, uh-oh. Oh, did you do it too? Fuzzy, yes, new TikTok video I'm doing tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll see it in Belfast Live. Man arrested in harbour wearing mankini on motorcycle. Give me your address and I'll send you a used sussy belt. What is it? What was the word I said earlier on? Blah. So that's the agreement. Using level up and I'll match it. If not, try and exceed it to put you all in your place again. Just imagine I'm down here doing that and you don't know, and you walk in and I'm standing in a bikini and an apron. Or nothing.
The naked chef.
The naked donkey. just a hairy ass. Hosting work groups too. Haha. Are you? The deal is there. I do what may. I'll not even give you a time limit. I'll let you just work away. You've got up until the next live stream, because obviously that will be the one where I'll have to do it. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, March is a long month. And when I get actually, hold on, I'll do it myself. Let's see. How do you find your own live stream? Oh, there's back. No. And just so you can see, look, that's the like button. I've put a like on it too. Though I'm going to regret doing it, but I've done it. Fuzzy, haha, worth it. Motovlogger groups on Facebook. Work away. Donkey by day, vixen by night. No, donkey by day, lazy sod by night, more like. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning with a really bad attitude because there's going to be 50 likes on this.
I hope there's 50 likes on it.
Would you imagine the Amazon posts coming into the house? It's a bikini and a fucking apron. My mum's asking me what I'm buying you. Wolfie, I would almost say if you got Spicy involved, he would actually help you. You know, he's a bigger push. Why am I signing my own death warrant here?
You're not buying something bigger trust me too.
Don't you encourage your friends? I have to actually talk to them people in real life. I'm gonna have to check up the YouTube guidelines for fucking nudity or something. Wait, you see, do you know what it'll be? The apron will be a fucking picture of my face on it, or a donkey's ass, or something like that. But it's in your hands. I bow down to the community. Would you believe Nigella is nearly 60 now? Or 61 now? Surgeons are a wonder these days, aren't they?
I thought 69 was more hurtful.
Oh fuck, he's already got in contact with Spicy. And for you, just so people know, Lisa doesn't know anything about the motor vloggers in the community. Spicy has 90,000 subscribers, so that would be bad news. And
Eat me if I get a cake.
Wolfie, what I would also say is it's a bit of helpful advice if you want to get likes. The military biker is currently live streaming with 5 other people. You know, just so I'm not lying to you, you know, I'll even like that. These boys are live streaming too. You know, you can go and encourage them to do it, because I know they'll pile on. Because Zheads is normally in there too. Zheads is in the comments. Just checking the comments to make sure you're not in there. No, you're alright. You're not in there. Oh, what have I done? Oh, he's put it in the Spicy group. No, that's a big ass fucking Facebook group too. Would you also wear nipple pasties? Asking for a friend.
I've been asking the same thing.
Well, you see, you say nipple pasties, and I just think they're tiny little edible pasties. And I know what they are. But it's all in control. Wolfie is in control. If Wolfie deems necessary that some garments have to be worn, I will have to do it. Wolfie, you're putting that in the spicy group, and they're probably not going to know who I am. This should be a new challenge for motovlogger community. What? Who can open their mouth and get in trouble and then regret every last word of it?
Should have another one there.
No. It says 12. Hopefully it doesn't change.
Jenny said she just heard me laughing in the background. It's the start of the laugh.
Oh. They can, apparently nipple pasties can be anything I want them to be.
Can they be anything I want them to be?
I could just picture myself deep frying little pasties and putting them on there and then having to go to hospital. Third degree burns. It's like, ow. Nope. As I say, Wolfie, you're in charge. You get... Oh, there's 13 likes. No, shit. Wolfie's in charge. 100%. You say I do. But isn't there a motovlogging group called Challenge Accepted? I think there is. There's a motovlogging group called Challenge Accepted. Start a trend. How to bomb your channel in a day. Can you make a cake in under 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Just checking. Lisa can help you measure out the flour. Lisa is a pro baker. Not like by trade, but she can cook. She likes to cook little truffles and pastries and cakes and buns and the list goes on. My mum has just been barraged with baking stuff for the last couple of months. She makes a mean raspberry ruffle cake thing. Try bake. See, I don't even know the name for this stuff. I've done myself a dishonesty here. Oh, we're up to 15.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm just gonna sleep. It's like, nope. It should be, if it does happen, I'll give, what would you say, what would be fair? You're not in charge of anything. Well, even if we get really close to it, I'll do it. Because, I mean, I can't say I'm not going to do it now. No, 50 or, in and around 50. If it's 48, I'm going to do it because it's 48. It's closer to 50 than it is to 40. And poor Lisa will have to be the test dummy for my bacon.
I didn't agree to that.
Aye, that's right. Nope. How close is it really? 16. Well, that's what? Loads and loads of... Oh, there's Andrew. Lisa's friend Andrew's in here now.
Was it?
Yeah. 30 likes and you make muffins. I think that's a Shrek joke. I have a funny feeling that's a Shrek joke in there. Are you the muffin man? Now, Andrew, let's not muddy the water here. 50 likes and it's a cake. I'm gonna regret this now. I don't think the guys on that other live stream are going to do anything. Not mentioned it. Shout at Zeds and he'll jump on it. He is a mean person. He doesn't like me. Well, he does, but he'll want to see that. I think as well their live stream is a wee bit more involved. There is 5 of them all in one meeting talking away. Nice to see you, Righty Alps. Have a good early start, if you can say that. 20 likes, and in the morning, you're making muffins. Shrek joke. I knew it was a Shrek joke. Yeah.
He makes waffles in the morning.
I'm making waffles. I can't even do that. Yeah, as I was saying, the military biker one is a wee bit more full on. I'm a cheapskate and haven't bought a webcam yet because the one I want isn't in stock and it's bloody expensive. But there are going to be live streams coming up where I'll get like yourself, Wolfie, and we'll jump on. We'll get other guys to jump on and we'll make it more of a group thing as well. You see, I'm going to look in all these groups that he's mentioning and I'm going to just go, oh God. Let me see, let's see. Oh, he's in, nope, is it? Yep, he is. Great. It's always disheartening when you go into a group and then you see your name. So that's one group to avoid. Jesus, Ricky, what if he's been busy? Nearly every group has a post on it. I'll go to one of the more obscure ones. Where is it? Where is it? Obscure YouTube group that I'm in that he's not. Oh, no, I'm seeing a lot of notifications in every group with his name on it. They're doing a veterans stream talking about charities, etc. for veterans, and then I put a link on here. Right up in the middle of it. Aye, sure. They'll only shout at me. Can't really do anything about it. Make a Northern Ireland version of a Battenberg. Called a Ballon the Hinchenberg. Or a Dublin Roadberg. You just go into the drain and cut it out of the fucking drain. It's just nice to see the likes that have stopped. I was like, no more, please. It does get worrying when you look at your notifications in Facebook and there's just his name and my name all the way down. Did you see the Facebook group? Get what? No, I near had a heart attack there. Did you hear that one? Did you see the Facebook group? Get XT Donkey to bake a cake in an apron? Question mark. That's the only part of that I read, and then it says joking. I was like, uh-oh. We're up to 20. Well, 19. What does it say? You've got, say to the week, you've got to the next one. Oh, for see. He's just made it.
Who made it?
Wolfie. Actually, he's playing with me now. He says there's not a group yet. Which means he's either making it or contemplating it. Oh, there's fucking Wilson has shared it out too. I'm doomed. I'm leaving the country.
You're not.
I'm going to an internetless country. Now I'm scared. Because I'm scared. Because now the Deasons are proving what they can do, it's scary. The phone's definitely going to be on silent tonight because that phone's going to keep going, so it is. Uh-oh. That's a challenge. That's the challenge they're out for. There was one group, he's missed mine. Oh, no way. He's going to, if he posts that in my group, that's Mary and Andrew and all them.
Oh, yeah.
So it is.
They'll definitely.
Yeah, that'll definitely get a few likes. I can't think of anything that I've ever wanted more to see is Ducky make a cake. It's not gonna be that friggin'. It's not gonna be a Gordon Ramsay special, like.
Like that's why he wants to see it.
It'll just be me swirling it fucking dough for 10 minutes. Do you get to punch the dough?
Depends what cake you make.
When do they punch the dough?
Definitely bread.
Technically bread. Bread's a cake.
I'll do it within 2 hours.
You just can't eat it then if it is under 2 hours. I made bread, but you can't eat it because it's not edible. I make not remember just a neighbor. Hey from Jerry and Kaz.
Oh,
Hey. I tweeted Arlene at the DUP. That's bound to be worth a few likes. I think she's busy.
that's Jerry and Caroline.
Oh right, the
Yeah.
name confused me. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so if anybody doesn't know, apparently I've opened my big mouth and it's 50 likes for me to bake a cake in an apron picked by my community. And then I'm going to up the game a bit. I've shot myself in the foot. Remember, guys, he's pushing like hell to get this video liked. Nobody put likes on the video where I did a review of a dry bag that I was going to jump into the water if I got enough likes, but now they want to see me bake a cake in an apron. Fuzzy like, please, thanks dude. Fuzzy should have liked by now. Do you want me to tweet your friend Boris? I think Boris isn't my mate. My mate's that, what do you call that other guy? The creepy looking one that should quit his job. Matt Hancock. Mr. Hancock's my friend. Fuzzy, sorry, link please. Fuzzy, it's for the live stream. If you like the live stream and get it to 50 likes, it gets me to make the cake. Oh no, right. Fuzzy's made the group.
Mm-hmm.
Now Wolfie's looking the link. That's what it is. I was like wondering. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's gonna be one of those no practice cakes too.
Yeah. As if you're gonna practice.
I know. I'll do my research 20 minutes before I go live. If we already have like the stream and made a group. Fuzzy, what's the group called? Please tell me, please. So I know to avoid it. What time is it? 10:10. Right. I'm going to end it. I want to thank everybody for coming. Might rescind that later on in the stage, but yeah. 50 likes and I'll do it. What was I gonna say? Get Dungy to bake a cake. Right. So if have a look on I'll have a look on. Yep, there's it there. There, I've even joined that group. I regret it, but yeah, well. I have watched Bake Off. I've never used a spinny thing, but we can always try. Right. I'm going to stop the stream. That's it for this month. It's been what, an hour and a half? So yeah, I will do it. If you get near it, I will do it. I know, Wolfie. You just mentioned everything else. As always, don't forget, like, comment, and if you haven't already, go and bloody subscribe, because if I have to make a cake, I will basically hound you until you subscribe. It's nice chatting to everybody. Share the video out, get the likes, and we'll see if we get close to